Shit! Crypto frog in the area. Crypto / Bitcoin, are we in a bear market? Yes, probably. But I'll let you into a little secret. I'm DCAing back in. I got a funny feeling this might be quite short-lived. Because I don't want to be all Debbie Downer. Crypto Frog in the area. Welcome. If you're a new viewer, click subscribe. It's kind of mandatory. It's not kind of, it's absolutely mandatory. And thumbs up for the algo. I found a new Asian girl doing a thumbs up, and I know everyone in crypto simps for Asian girls, so if that doesn't make you want a thumbs up, I don't know what will. And then disclaimer, no financial advice. Pretty much no one knows what's going on right now, so I don't claim to know what's going on right now. But fuck it, I love the game too much. It's time to DCA back in. Shit. I have been, I'll tell you what I've been up to, because I know you're all like gasping to know. I'll pull out the live chat and we'll have a look at that later. Sup Froggo, what's up? Sup legends? They'll never take what is ours. I still think we're like in bear market territory, even though I'm DCAing back in gradually. Because if it looks like a cuck, it swims like a cuck, and it whines like a cuck, it's probably a cuck. And you can just replace cuck by bear. So the elation, the euphoria, and you could probably say the delusionality has been sucked out of the market, and then the equal opposite intensity of those emotions has been filling the pages of crypto Twitter. Don't you just love it? Fear, capitulation, despair. I've been so bored that I've been like working on making a Binance Smart Chain token, just for shits and giggles. That's how bored I've been. As you can see, I've been like, name is going to be Crypto Frog, and the title, the symbol is going to be CFR. It's going to have a supply of 100,000. I don't know whether it will work, but it will surely 1,000,000x. I'm not saying I'm going to release that, I'm just messing around. By the way, I'm DCAing into Ethereum. Because a lot of people have been saying it, and I do agree with what they're saying, that Ethereum, more so than Bitcoin, is like more leading the market in many ways right now. So we've reached this point. You probably all thought the same thing I've been doing, like, should I go into damage limitation mode? I went into damage limitation mode quite a while ago, to be honest. So the usual questions run through people's minds. Should I sell now? Should I cut my losses? Should I try and buy back in lower? And it seems whatever you do is the wrong thing. In regards to Bitcoin, let's have a look at Binance. I don't know, it just looks to me like it doesn't want to go under 30,000. I could be very wrong, which is why I'm DCAing in. I'm not lumping in. Obviously, 20,000 people have been saying that, but that is, if that happens, fuck. Holy shit. That was the old high from 2017, I think, like 20,000. But maybe it's just the optimist in me. I think, although we are still in a bear market, no one's going to convince me otherwise. I think we hold 30k. And plus, like I said, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, so this is going to be the last video I make about bear markets. I'm going to go back to making videos about kick-ass projects after this. And alts seem to be rallying a little bit, judging by the market activities on Binance. But I think the bull market had to take a break. I mean, it was such a violent, like, downturn. Like, that was an epic bull market for a while. Lasted all of, like, 5 seconds. But I just... the markets are irrational. Everyone knows that. But something just doesn't jive with me with all this stimulus. Sleepy Joe Biden wanting to print another $6 trillion and sub $35,000 Bitcoin just doesn't jive with me at all. The future of the internet, Ethereum, being under $2,300 just doesn't jive with me at all. I was kind of asking myself, I didn't want to put this on Twitter, but I was kind of asking myself whether Tesla were kind of sneakily selling their Bitcoin. But I think all we need is a little, we just need a few days of green, and the enthusiasm will come back in waves, and hopefully everything will be okay again. The FUD seems to have relented somewhat. So that's good. So either stick with what you're doing or sell, try and get in lower. I don't know. Not financial advice, innit? But if you're like shitting yourself, then there's probably a reason for that. You probably have far too much of your money invested in cryptocurrency, isn't it? And everyone talks about like cycles and shit, but past cycles can be no prediction of future cycles. But I'm steadily DCAing back in, as I keep saying. But this is cryptocurrency. It's like the test of your emotions. It's a test of your psychological will. That's why I love it. I mean, it kind of makes sense that you should start buying in when fear is at its highest level. And I think the fear now has become strong enough that I can consider buying back in. Because this is really where zeros become heroes. But I'm not trading emotionally. I'm taking my emotions out of the picture. I'm like Christian Bale in American Psycho. Very cool, calculated, and you could say psychopathic. So what do you all reckon? And are you going to buy CryptoFrog token on Binance Smart Chain? Binance Smart Chain is a bit shit. But by the way, if you want to make your own token, you can. Remix.ethereum.org. You'll have to know kind of like a little bit of coding to make it. But I'm not going to make a website or anything. In fact, I might just put it on testnet to start. But my plan is to literally have 0% for myself and just put all the supply out there. It will be the fairest of all fair launches. Would I be doing leverage at this point? No. I'm just buying spot. I don't do leverage anyway. I think leverage is for like not for the faint of heart. Plus, I like being able to sleep, even with a truckload of Ambien down my throat. But yeah, I think hopefully we're out of the bear market, because I don't want to make video after video, stream after stream about how shitty the market is. I want to get back to fucking having it large, yo. I've been so tempted to buy this HTR here, under 1,000 sats. I know it isn't much on Qtrade. How much of it is available on Qcoin? I don't think I've seen a token as completely wrecked as Hathor, and a good token at that. Let's have a look here. I barely ever go on Qcoin. Wow, there's like a lot for sale. Oh, maybe I'll just watch that from the sidelines for a bit then. Shit. All right, let's have a look at the chat. Brian Medina, hello sir. Steve Free, hello sir. Collecting my candies. Yeah, I had my top of the range day. I got my full biggest load of candies. How is it a bear market and short-lived? I don't know. Let's go. They're trying to shake us out, Froggo. Yeah, that's why I'm steadily... It's a mini bear. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, a mini bear, I hope. I reckon. A koala bear. Yeah, or... what were those bears called? Care Bear. It's a Care Bear season. Care Bear. I don't understand, Frog. Why do you stream at this ungodly hour from the UK here? Well, if you're a subscriber, replays are available. Finally, wait for a Frog live stream. It'll go below 30k, says Sal. Possibly. DCA all the way, Gareth says. Goddamn right. What do I think about Binance Coin? I don't know. Let's have a look. $300, I wouldn't. I have no idea what to say. I don't think anyone really knows. Bang on with the Biden money printing call, methinks Frog. Go down right. I don't even use Blockfolio. HTR is on Coin Metro. HTR is in shambles, yeah. Wow, what's going on? I think, as I mentioned in one of my previous streams, like, if I was in their Telegram group, I'd be fucking raging. Like, why aren't you getting listed on a tier 1 exchange? I mean, what is the point here, lads? If all you're ever going to be doing is listed on Qcoin, which is a tier B exchange. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And fucking Qtrade, which is like a Z-list exchange, although it is highly reliable, and I do like it, even though the volume is atrocious. I'm still in Woo. I'm hoping for a big dip on Woo. It's been getting kind of wrecked as well, but just staking that. Staking that for glory. For the glory days. Sup, agency is stored in the balls. God dang right, agency is stored in the balls. There are some classic usernames in the Crypto Frog chat room. I don't know if, compared to the past few days, the front page of Gecko doesn't look that terrible. At least there's some green interspersed there. But yeah, I'm just DCAing into Ethereum. I've got like a bid set at like 2.2, 2.1, 2, and even 1.9. If they hit, great. If they don't hit, whatever. I'm not going to cry. I withdrew a load of fiat as well into my bank account. I might put some in some stonks. Or I might buy some precious metal just for the shits and giggles. Or I might just keep it in my bank to pile back into crypto. Which is probably, I'm going to end up doing that. But I'm trying very, very hard not to trade emotionally and not buy into dead cat bounces. I mean, it seems like we're kind of coming up pretty nicely here on Bitcoin. But I'm not moving my bids higher on Ethereum. However tempting that may be. Because I don't know. Because we got back up here again not so long ago and then it dipped back down again. So it could just be trying to fuck us over. Love the stream, Frog. Thank you very much, Crypto Fundamentals. What was your reaction, opinion to the WooX launch update today with the new staking referral stuff? Excited for June, July? Yeah, it's going to crush. It's just going to fucking crush. HTR said they will be listed on Excendex. I think they may have actually already been listed on Excendex. But let's face facts, Ascendex is also a tier B exchange. Dot says, finishing up the restaurant in Thailand this week, give me some DJ gravy. Well, I don't think it's particularly the right time for DJ gravy at this point. But I am looking forward to the launch of Muon. I am looking forward to the launch of... Let me give you some fucking gravy. If I can find where the fucking shit is at. I don't know whether you've seen this one. Elf Zero. A peer-reviewed public blockchain platform with private smart contracts already for DeFi revolution. Now, if you go on their website, you can join their Telegram too. Let me tell you what their Telegram is. Elf Zero Foundation you can join. But this has a bunch of backers. The website is elf0.org. So Dot wanted some degen alpha gravy, so here it is. I'll stick the link in the chatterino. Tell me what you all think. 9k BTC, according to agency, is stored in the balls. Check that out and let me know what you think. But you can, they're going to have a public sale too soon, and everyone's like super buzzing for that in the Telegram. So consists of not only the consensus but also capable of synchronizing with other blockchains and running smart contracts, as well as a truly trustless universal wallet, which we call Common. Alf0 is an ecosystem that consists of consensus, cloud, private smart contracts, Common, which is a decentralized exchange, and decentralized dark pool, Oracle. So I'm definitely buzzing to see this, and they are getting some big backers, and the ticker is going to be A0, and their team is like ridiculous. So their partners and investors, as you can see here, and if you want to subscribe, just put your email there and they'll send you a list. The token is not out yet, bear that in mind. Let's see what people are saying about it, because I don't know whether people are actually talking much about it yet. But they will be, I reckon. But the team is all doxed. This guy, BJ Crocker, he says, beautiful project coming to market soon. And they raised almost $3 million in seed capital. This person, Shardy B, wow, she's got a lot of followers. A0 aims to solve the minor extractable value problem on Ethereum with on-chain speeds of up to 100,000 transactions per second using novel cryptographic techniques. Moreover, Alf0 will offer both public and private smart contracts through integration with Substrate. So, I mean, if you consider that it kind of sounds like Matic, but better, I mean, what's not to like? So there's some alpha gravy for you. Better time to be picking up the blue chips, right? I don't know. You just said Bitcoin's going to $9,000, sir. The frog went FUD. I'm not going FUD. I'm just stating facts. Bitcoin is down like almost 50% in a matter of weeks. Alts have been absolutely giga-wrecked. Ethereum was like $4,000 not so long ago. This is my opinion. Light to space bear market is over now. Shit, maybe I should raise my fucking motherfucking must not lose. Emotion bad. Right, I've just put another bid in for Ethereum. I put a bid in at like 2.25k too. So I'm laddered all the way down, laddered. Alchemist Coin just launched their DEX Mixed X, literally front running proof. I've only been using it, no more Uniswap. Yeah, that really came out of left field. Altcoins would go to 0 if Bitcoin went to 9k, says Sal. I'd be extraordinarily surprised if Bitcoin went to 7 or 9k. I don't think it will go lower than 30,000. How quickly it recovers is a different story. And disclaimer, this is not financial advice. But it just doesn't jive with me. The state of the world economy right now. And the sheer... I mean, I was reading an article the other day about how all the prices in the US are just going through the roof. Not only like gas prices, aka petrol, but stuff like just regular stuff like food and water. And this is happening. I was speaking to my old man in the United Kingdom, and he was telling me that now all the pubs and shit are opening there, and a meal that would cost you like £15 prior to the Cuferino, he was saying like they were going for like 22, 25. Now obviously they've got to recuperate their losses as they were forced to shut down by our totalitarian overlords. But I think it hasn't been lost on people. I mean, it's clear. You can just look around you. You can see how inflation is already starting to bite. I don't think we'll know the... I don't know whether we'll truly know the full extent of how bad the inflation is going to be for quite a number of months, maybe even a couple of years. Brian Medina says 25k to 30k should be the bottom and 20k is the absolute bottom. Every bull run never saw previous all-time high. I mean, 20k Bitcoin, if you're not aping into Bitcoin at 20,000 US dollars, you need your head fucking red, in my opinion. Household items are up. Yeah, everything's up. Prices are going through the fucking roof. Kurt Vetter says, who thinks this is the bottom? Kind of thinking that way, perhaps. Fuck it, I'm just going to mark it by like... Sorry, I'm just looking at my smartphone. Alright, I just market bought 10 Ethereum. Hit that like button if you like free gravy and knowledge drops in it. I'm trying to buy a plot of land and put a house on it. Prices are insane. Still bullish on Quant Network. I haven't really thought about Quant Network in a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I see no reason why I wouldn't be. I mean, this guy, what's his face? This guy, Gilbert. He seems to know every motherfucker in the European Union. What's the thing? Plus, I like the fact that basically the supply is low and capped. But, you know, if you would have bought that when I made my video on it, you'd be up like 600%. So, this dip wouldn't really bother you that much. But, I mean, as far as I can tell, looking at the website's been completely overhauled. A lot of people keep saying, oh, but you don't really need the token. But to be quite honest with you, I haven't really looked at it. If people want me to look at coins, I'm more than happy to. Ethereum's starting to go down after I market bought. Great. Anyway, I will hold the lines. Money printer, burr, 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 burr. Any thoughts on the Great Reset or Agenda 2030? Well, I think that is actually the Great Reset. They've admitted to that. That is what they want to do. Like some of the quotes coming out of that, what's his face? The World Economic Forum guy, Klaus. Imagine if he was your granddad. Like you'd be like scared to sit on his lap at Christmas. Like he just looks like evil, yo. July 5th, I think, is when Congress approves the new budget. Oh, God. I don't want to get all political or whatever, but I just think after 4 years of Biden... Well, I mean, it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, they're all in it for themselves anyway. It's the same in the UK. The Conservatives or Labour. I mean, it's like the choice between a cyanide pill or like being stabbed in the guts. Both of them fucking suck. I mean, it's all like false choice anyway. Froggo. Frog market buying Ethereum live, legend, yeah. Down 0.5% already. That's what happens when you let your emotions get in the game, yo. ICP Internet Computer Nest Buy. Okay. Brr is good. Well, brr is good for crypto. I mean, but it's kind of ironic, isn't it, that Bitcoin will do better if everything else gets completely and utterly wrecked. Which it seems like the powers that be are intent on doing. Austerity would destroy asset prices. You market buy ETH, yet your video says we're in a bear market, lol. Yeah. That's kind of just what I do, yo. Everything is a lie. Yeah. It's just a dog and pony show. They all work for someone that we will never see. A hidden hand. But the other one I'm interested in, that so that Alf0 looks pretty nice. elf0.org. I'm looking forward to that one. What else am I looking forward to? I make a video saying, "Oh, in a bear market," and then talk about like all these coins. I just love the game. What can I say? I love the game. Obviously loving Woo. Staking that till the cows come home. And the launch confirmed to be in late June, July. Loving it. Muon network, buzzing for this. Muon_net. You can join their Telegram too if you want. Their Telegram is the same as their Twitter. MUON_net. If you search that on Telegram, you can join their Telegram. They're having a pre-sale soon, and you can register your interest in pre-sale. If you go on their Twitter, you can see a revolutionary new protocol built to supercharge your blockchain projects and unlock features and benefits that were simply not possible until now. Big words. oracles, bridges, limitless potential. So the token launch is coming in June 2021. So in a matter of days or weeks max. If you're interested in participating in the pre-sale, tell us in detail on how you can help Muon here. Why don't I mean, I'll just share the fucking thing. I mean, even if you cut my grass and get in the pre-sale and I don't, whatever. Caring is sharing. Let me share that, because obviously you want to at least read what you're... I'll share the Medium article too. I'm not paid by any of these projects, by the way. That's the Medium. They don't even have a website yet. Then the token isn't out yet, so don't go... All you can do is express an interest in potentially joining. And Elf Zero, all you can really do is show an interest in joining. But you feel free to let the Telegram groups know that Crypto Frog sent you, because that's more likely to get me in on the old pre-sale action. Shit. Let's have a look at Biz. Yeah. Oh, so here we go. This is real. The Great Reset. They actually tweeted this out. The World Economic Forum. You'll owe nothing and you'll be happy. Based on the input of members of the World Economic Forum. And this is communism, says someone. Yep. I don't know, God. Like, I've got some junior ones and I just don't like the way the world's going right now. I think really it is like you know, people say like happenings or whatever. I think the Cuferino is probably the biggest happening since that day in September of 2001. I mean, who would have thought it within like 6 weeks to 2 months, they could get the entire world population basically to wander around wearing a face mask. And basically shut down entire economies and lock people in their houses. But they did it. That's some fucked up shit right there. Definitely not communism. It's the Anglo establishment. What do you mean by that? Like the royal family, Queen Elizabeth and that. She's sad. Her Greek husband kicked the bucket. But I reckon Queen Elizabeth probably will live till like 300. Have you ever noticed how like US presidents, they rarely ever, like Jimmy Carter, he's had like brain cancer like 5 times and he's like literally 100. I reckon there are all like technologies and medical procedures that just aren't available to us normal people. I mean, basically, he had like terminal brain cancer like 5 times and recovered each and every time, and isn't a vegetable. I think he still like runs around Africa trying to do some charity shit. I think out of all the former presidents, I mean, when he was president, he was absolutely dreadful. He was a one-term president. I think Reagan was the guy who came after him. But I think out of all the former US presidents, Jimmy Carter is probably the most like normal guy. I suppose you could say Bill Clinton is, I mean, we all know about what he gets up to behind the scenes. But on some certain level, you could say that he was kind of like, it was obvious who he was. George W. Bush, what a dreadful... Like, I think all that kind of like, him being like a retard was all for the cameras. I think he just played on that. But dreadful. And Obama, don't even get me started on Obama. Fuck that guy. Who's the worst US Prez, Sal? I mean, there are quite a few candidates. Alright, let's see what agency is stored in the balls is saying. It's about global political economy. Its history traces back to the early British Empire. Well, the British Empire is fucked. It's over, dude. You're going to get something more akin to woke liberalism than actual communism. Well, woke liberalism is basically communism. It's all about individualism and numbing pain through pleasure. It's left but still liberal in nature. So interesting how much people in the UK know about US presidents. I mean, Sal, it's called an education, bro. And plus, British politics is so fucking boring in comparison. I mean, look at all the empty suit idiots we've had as Prime Minister. Like Theresa May, David Cameron, John Major. Boris Johnson's just like the village clown. Who else? I can't think the last truly epic Prime Minister Britain had was Winston Churchill. And he's been dead ages. Trump is just as bad as Joe. The fake left-right paradigm is a total joke. Perceived choice. Yeah, definitely perceived choice. But at least Trump can put his left foot in front of his right foot and not make rather... did you see that comment he made about the little girl the other day? He said something about her being like, when she's 19, she's got her legs all crossed up like she's 19. And she was literally 6 years old. They've definitely got the goods on him. Definitely got the goods on him. I mean, they obviously have the goods on him. I mean, Hunter, the crackhead Biden, with his laptop and all his shady dealings in China and all that kind of shit. And the big guy. Make sure you cut in the big guy. I mean, it's all one big fucking charade anyway. But it's interesting to see how this... this all plays out. I don't know. We're still in a bear market until we're back above 40,000 US dollars on Bitcoin, in my opinion. But I'll DCA back into Ethereum. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Ivanka was good eye candy. Yeah, but I could see too much of her father in her face. That kind of put me off. But she was way better than that Tiffany one. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hanging. But yeah, Ivanka, no denying, she is a cutie. The Frogster is based as fuck. Epic. Timothy Adams. At least Trump kept the race training out of government policy. Yeah, all that kind of shit is bullshit, yo. The thing I liked about Trump is that he was entertaining and called a spade a spade. And the fact that he really made all the woke libs go ree. I mean, what's not to love about that? Dan the XRP man says Kennedy was the last real president. All presidents after that were banker puppets. Well, yeah, I mean, there was that speech he gave about like secret societies. I don't know whether you've all listened to that, but that is like some based shit. And but Kennedy had his own skeletons in the closet. But yeah, not so long after he gave that, Kennedy gave that speech, he got his head blown off in Dallas. Have you ever looked into STX? Have I ever looked into STX? Probably. Stacks. Yeah, I think I looked into this, but what's so good about stacks? Yeah, I think I looked at this, but I mean, I don't really want to buy into a $1 billion altcoin right now, if I can help it. I thought a spade was a shovel. Spade equals black person. I think lots of more conservative black people would say that Trump actually did quite a lot for the African American community. Bohemian Grove, yeah. But you know, like Alex Jones, like he's controlled opposition. Definitely. But yeah, Bohemian Grove is that's probably what they'll allow you to see. But then what actually goes on is just like 50 times worse. I mean, it's all like limited hangouts. You're never going to get to see the full picture. Any interest in Flux? They claim to compete with ICO. I don't know about Flux. Market cap. Oh, that's Zellcash. They rebranded to Flux, which was a good idea, really. But unless they've really changed their project around, I just can't see it. I used to have like a shit ton of Zell back in the day. When it was on, it was only on Trade Ogre. I mean, what is it actually on now? Oh, it's on Qcoin and Gate. There's the Zell or the Flux. Yeah, Zell Core. The developers are like super young. I'm not saying that I have an issue with that at all. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, they have a nice wallet and shit. But I mean, I can't really see what else they have over that unless they've been adding more stuff. Flux nodes, I mean, whatever. They had Zell nodes before. Zell ID. Well, that website is not my computer is not loving that website. Oh yeah, I'm not saying Churchill wasn't totally controlled. I'm not saying anyone who gets to a position of supposed power like that is in one way or the other controlled. And I'd say the same would be true for Trump. But I'd say with Trump, the reason why the poison and animosity towards him relentlessly was the fact that he was probably one of the least controllable. But obviously they all have an element of control over all of them. I mean, David Cameron used to stick his member into the mouths of dead pigs when he was at Eton. If you don't know Eton, Eton's like the UK's version of like Harvard University, but not university because it's more like before university. Harvard University UK version is probably like Oxford or Cambridge, isn't it? But I don't know what's like the most premier school prior to college or university in America. That would be Eton. Like all the prime ministers come from Eton. You probably take a list of the students there now, and like there'll be like 3 or 4 future prime ministers in there, and they do all kind of weird initiation shit. I mean, it's all about initiations, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so I made a stream called Are We in a Bear Market? Yes. And during the stream, I market bought some Ethereum. And but yeah, I'm DCAing back into Ethereum. And I'm staking my Woo. And I'm feeling pretty cozy. I took out a bunch of fiat, placed it back in the brick and mortar bank account. So I don't do anything rash. I've got a bunch of... my powder is dry, with the exception of the 10 Ethereum I just market bought. Staking Woo, looking forward to Muon coming out, and looking forward to Elf Zero coming out. And yeah, even though I still think we might not be out of the woods yet, I mean, long term, sub 35,000 US dollar Bitcoin is just like laughable. So if you can bear like the temporary pullbacks, and if you have more powder to buy more, I mean, bear markets are bear markets. Bear markets are opportunities. If you believe in cryptocurrency, they're just opportunities to stack more. Joe says we're all stuck our dicks into dead pigs from time to time. It's completely normal. Yeah, definitely. Why would people need Matic if ETH 2.0 is right around the corner? Wouldn't Matic tank? Well, there's a lot of people saying, what is ETH 2.0 literally around the corner? But it always helps to have... by the way, I'm not buying Matic at... how much is Matic now? Where is it? It's 15th. I'm not buying Matic at $1.72. Now I could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on that. Could end up with egg all over my face, but no. Kuro Pira, do you stake ETH Frog? No. Biz is going on about the ETH Arbitrum link connection. Well, I think that Arbitrum has more of a Ethereum connection than link connection, but obviously link is necessary because it's the Oracle. But I think a lot of Link Marines were kind of overplaying how crucial a role Chainlink would play in that. But I think it certainly helps Ethereum for sure. Peepo saving crypto. I'd be nibbling at ample fourth. Really? Are you not bothered by the negative rebases? I wouldn't be nibbling at ample fourth, and I mean nibble at ample fourth when it's about to start positive rebasing, so at like $1.04. I don't know why you're nibbling at ample fourth. Yeah, I saw people talking about Peepo, but I mean it's just some shitty meme coin, but I mean obviously it pamps like shit. And could we be looking at a run to 35k? I'd be interested to see. I mean, it just got rejected at 35k, but it'd be good to break through 35k and then just run up hard to like 40k and then just be back to normal. Euphoria and Jake Paul shilling fucking ass coin and Paris Hilton. I made a video about Yat. I often thought, I've been questioning my decision to buy a Gen Z's Yat. But maybe that will turn out alright. I've seen a lot more celebrities tweeting about Yat. So maybe even if crypto goes to zero, I'll be saved by my Gen Z Yat. If you don't know what Yat is, I made a stream on it ages ago. Oh, fucking hell, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Go on, Bitcoin. Go on, Bitcoin. Go on, Bitcoin. I fucking love cryptocurrency. I don't even care whether it's like a... I don't even care whether it's a bull market or a bear market. I just love the space. 35k. Boom. I might have to rename this stream Bull Run. Let's go. Shit. I don't know. I'm even though I'm keeping my powder dry, this could just be another fake out. Another dead cat bounce to suck me in. But like I say, what would you rather buy? Like some mid-range sedan, or like one full Bitcoin for 35,000 US dollars? I know what I prefer to buy, and it's one full Bitcoin, no doubt. I think actually that everyone's getting excited in the chat. YFI BTC looking good too. Market buy. Yeah, fuck it. Shall I buy? I'll market buy another 10 Ethereum. Now, I said I wouldn't get emotional and shit, but, you know, fuck it. Ape's gonna ape, yo. Alright. I market bought another 10 Ethereum. Any interest in Polka Dex? P-Dex? I don't know. I didn't want to make a super long stream today. Because, like, people get, like, bored and shit. Polka Dex. Everyone's just sticking, like, polka on the start of anything. Can it stay above 35k? That's the question. Can it maintain the position? Stay tuned. Why did someone market sell 43 Ethereum? Get the fuck out of here. Polka Dex. Can't say I've heard of this, but I'm not entirely a massive fan of Polkadot. But I mean, I hope it does well. I mean, yeah, I have nothing else to add on that. Vinet Kamal says, if the false promises of Blockstream and Vitalik regarding Bitcoin and ETH scaling keep continuing and crypto doesn't become mainstream, these kind of big crashes are the norm. Well, I think, you know, just like Vitalik and Blockstream. Well, I think Vitalik is trying to deliver on the promises. And, I mean, there are obviously going to be teething problems. But look at what's being built on Ethereum right now. Literally everything. Someone much smarter than me tweeted, like, if you can accumulate 100 Ethereum, you'll be a Deca millionaire within 5 years. And I kind of tend to believe him. I just think the return on investment is going to be so much higher on Ethereum over the next 2 years than it is going to be on Bitcoin. And I stick by my opinion that Ethereum will flip Bitcoin. No, I just market bought 20 Ethereum during the stream. When I said, are we in a bear market? Yes. Spill the beans on Gavin Woodfrog. Well, I mean, there's not much. I thought it was common knowledge. So if you Google Gavin Wood blog post, it actually says inappropriate search results are removed for minors under 19. All right, so let's have a look at this. A cryptocurrency pioneer wrote about sex with a preteen girl on his blog. He says it was fiction. Gavin Wood wrote and then deleted a post about having sex with a preteen girl who was dying of AIDS. I mean, unless you have some kind of weird stuff going on through your brain, I don't know why anyone would write that. It's very bizarre. But I thank Gavin Wood for everything he's done for Ethereum. No, we're calling it the Care Bear market because it's going to last literally hardly any time at all. It's a Care Bear market, and we're going to go full retard again, and we're going to go bull market and fucking rip. Bitcoin's going to go to 100k, and Ethereum's going to go to 15k, and we're all going to be loving life. We're all going to be driving Lambos and Gucci'd up. Fuck yes. Market has never been in bear for 10 years. Well, I remember. Oh, couldn't hold fucking 35, but it'll be back. It'll be back. It'll be back. I think we're all good. We're all good in the hood. So yeah, if you just joined, I started coding my own Binance Smart Chain token, but I'm just taking my time messing around with it. You can try and make your own too. I'll send the link. Even though it's called remix.ethereum.org, you can make it for Binance Smart Chain. And the reason I chose Binance Smart Chain is because you can like literally launch it for free, which is why all those scam coins, and I don't know whether I'm actually going to do it, but the total supply will be 100,000, of which dev wallet will be 0. It will be like completely and utterly the fairest launch ever on Binance Smart Chain, and it will be called Crypto Frog. Ticker is CRF. But yeah, I'm still figuring out how to do it, and I think I might just keep it on testnet, because I don't want all the kind of like stress that goes with launching a token, for fuck's sake. Care Bear, yeah, it's Care Bear. Not emotional. I'm up a third of 1% on my aping into Ethereum. So who's winning at life? Me. DOT and KSM have crazy tokenomics where so many tokens will be locked in parachains that the price will go insane parabolic. Also gangster design in general, a strong community, no brainer. If ETH flips Bitcoin, does that peg alts to ETH? Yes, I think it will. What are the ramifications of that event? Ethereum going absolutely parabolic, and Bitcoin just chilling. It's just my opinion. But when you just see the activity on Ethereum, it's just like, and the rise of decentralized finance. I know like NFTs have pretty much died a death. Oh, fucking Bitcoin's shitting the bed again. Well, not majorly, it's still. But I think people need to start putting their you know, everyone's always like, buy the dip, just buy the dip, yo. But when the dip comes, they all fucking shit themselves. So yeah, I'm fighting the bear market with my 20 Ethereum market buys. So yeah, even though I'm trying not to be emotional, Brian Medina sounds like it'll be a legendary launch, or it might not launch at all. If that was the bounce. Well, yeah, but if that was the bounce, if that was the dip, you know, in hindsight, you can say anything. In hindsight, you can say, well, that was the dip that started the recent Care Bear market. And this could be the bounce that gets us out of the Care Bear market. I don't know. All I know is that fundamentally speaking, rationally speaking, and I know that the markets are not rational in any way. Bitcoin has no business being under 35,000 US dollars in literal fiat funny money that Jerome Powell fucking prints out of his ass. I honestly think ETH won't flip Bitcoin. Are you having a laugh, sir? It's literally only has to like just over 2x and it will flip Bitcoin. Plus, when ETH 2.0 comes in and it becomes like deflationary, people are locking away their Ethereum in staking and shit like that. Ethereum is just getting churned through decentralized finance. And imagine like if I don't see what's stopping, like if I worked for like some investment bank or whatever. Or why? I mean, you'd have such an incredible advantage. Like, if you're like a bank, right? My fucking robot was going to start speaking to me. But if you're a bank, right? You could be like, yo, so why don't we get some customers in? We'll give them like 10% yearly interest or whatever. They'll be loving it. But what we'll be doing is we'll be investing their money into decentralized finance and making like an extra 10 to 20% markup and giving them the 10%, and they'll be loving life. And then all the other banks would follow suit. And imagine how much fucking money would roll into decentralized finance. And then the gig would come up, and there'd be some expose about what they're all doing. And then it would wake up about 50 million normies to the power of decentralized finance. And they'd be like, well, we'll just cut out the middlemen because they've been screwing us over again. Vinit Kamal says, what according to you is the biggest crypto scam? ADA, Tether, Tron, BSV or anything else? Or BSV is a bit shit, isn't it? End of year will be over 100k. I mean, Martin, that is actually it just makes sense on every level. But what makes sense and what actually happens are two different things. Alright gang, I think I'm going to have to cruise off, but it's always wonderful to be in your company. If you're not subscribed already, do the right thing, subscribe. I'm still teetering on the brink of just above 8,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind doing the right thing, and thumbs up, cute Asian chick, thumbs up. Everyone in crypto simps for Asian chicks, so thumbs up for the algorithm. And disclaimer, everything I said in this stream should be taken with a pinch of salt. Do not take financial advice from some bloke on YouTube. Trust no one, do your own research. Bitcoin seems to be going down a bit again now. Great. Alright guys, until we meet again, peace out. Joe, what was the 8K video I promised? I can't remember. I think it was how to do a flash loan on Binance Smart Chain, right? Yeah, I'll work on that, because that will take more than me just turning on OBS streaming. But yeah, I'll get Joe. I will get that out, because when I promise something, it happens.